Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. My name remains Ganiyu Johnson from Lagos. Now, my concern is on Urban Development Directorate. Under Urban Development Directorate, you said you are saddled with the layout plans of federal government. So I want to quickly refer you to Lagos. I know you carried out the master plan for Foreshore, Ikoyi Foreshore, and also for Banana Island. Although Banana Island was driven by private investor, I cannot recollect how Foreshore was driven by. However, they have challenges, especially at Foreshore. So I just want to know from you whether you are still in charge of that Foreshore, or you've handed the whole area to the residents, because the problem they have is along the shoreline. During high tide, the whole place is flooded. During high tide. And I believe that ought to have been taken care of during the planning stage. It's either the feeling, when you want to reclaim an area, there is a minimum depth of fill. You are supposed to attain. That's the minimum, because the same problem is also occurring at Banana. So I don't know whether you really go through the pain of carrying out studies before terminating such things, or before allocating the plots to the people, because periodically they are always complaining that that place is always flooded during high tide. Because I expect in doing that design, you consider both low tide and high tide. Thank you.
But even at that, we have issues, sir. And that is where the issue of this concurrent list comes in. There was a Supreme Court judgment some time ago that said the Lagos State government went to court, and the aftermath, the ruling of the Supreme Court at that time was that development control is on the residual list. Town planning issues is on the residual list of the Constitution. So the federal government should not interfere with development control in the states. Yes, with all due respect, I think they are right constitutionally, but in practice, it's not true, because federal government also have their own estate, and we are supposed to do development control there. Now, because of that judgment, most of the states have stopped us from doing development control, even in our own estates that we planned, that we did the layout. Most of the time, they come into that estate, the state government officials come here to do development control without our permission, because they are relying on the Supreme Court judgment. And that brings me to what the Honorable from Lagos said about Foreshore and Banana Island. We were the architect of Banana Island, the Federal Ministry of Works and Housing. But due to Supreme Court judgment, Lagos State has taken over development control of Banana Island, of Foreshore, of Parkview Estate, all those estates that we developed, that we initiated. The development control there has been taken over by the state government, and it's not right. And that's why we are pleading with this committee. Past attempts to redress this issue have been made by the Nigerian Institute of Town Planners to the a Constitutional Review Committee of the National Assembly in the past, but it has not really had any review. So we want to plead, sir, that you can help us with that, if there's going to be any constitutional review, so that the town plan issue can be brought under concurrent list, so that the federal and the state can also legislate on them and have control on our estates and all that.